Michael, at Media Day, you talked about conditioning being an emphasis for you. How are you seeing that manifest? And tonight, in particular, how are you seeing the extra conditioning manifesting and getting more shots?
I think it's just trying to push myself. I mean, you can't really get in basketball shape without playing, but tonight was a good, just good to see how I feel out there, so I can continue to work on it, keep running up and down the floor. I just felt like I was running the floor pretty well, so I got to just keep staying in that mindset of getting in better shape. After a good game, after a bad game, and I think that it'll take me a long way for sure.
To play your way into basketball shape, do you prefer sort of preseason games with longer runway for starters like this, where you're kind of testing it, running a lot in transition like you guys did for 3 quarters, or is it more?
No, I mean, we're at the point now we only have 2 more preseason games, so
right.
I think we're trying to get pretty much into the right shape for the season, because we want to get off to a good start. We know how important getting off to a good start is in this Western Conference.
Coach was talking that there was one play where you're coming off the down screen from Joker in the third quarter, then from Russ, I think. With the pace that you had getting into your 3, just you're going to have to hunt a bunch of threes for the starters this year. I know. Just how important is it to get into rhythm and get those threes up as quick as possible?
Yeah, I think we got a lot of players that they like to get to the mid range, they like to get to the rim. So we know in this day and age, teams score a lot of points when they get some threes up. So I don't have my partner in crime, KCP. He was kind of a volume shooter last year. So we don't have any really volume 3-point shooters. I think Jamal, he'll shoot some threes, but he likes to get to the midi. Joker should probably take a couple more a game. But I know it's going to be up to me and Julian to really be the volume 3-point shooters, I think. I gotta, not force anything, but definitely look for my opportunities to shoot the 3.
On that, are the opportunities coming more? I mean, are new plays being run, same plays you've been running, but more frequently, do you feel?
I mean, I played 2 games, so I can't really tell yet, but we'll see. I know that they're definitely looking to give me some opportunities to shoot some threes, for sure.
Suns got up 50 they got up 53s. I think the Celtics got up 60 in the first preseason game that you guys faced. You guys are seeing that more and more, where a lot of teams are getting up a lot of threes against you to try to play the math game. Just how do you work through that on the defensive end?
Yeah, it's tough the way we play defense, bringing in the low man, and then teams with a good point guard that can see the floor, that are able to make those cross-court passes. A lot of times we're late on our contests, so the way we play defense, we got to give up something. So I think we try to take away the paint, but that's giving up threes, so we just got to make that extra effort to get out there and contest, and try to limit their 3-point attempts as much as we can. But the way we play defense, I think it's predicated on trying to eliminate some paint points.
Are there any ways, Mike, that you think that you can really help yourself in getting more 3-point looks?
Like I said, being in good shape. I think just running the floor, being active, running to spots and being ready to shoot. I think just the better conditioning you are, just the more opportunities will find you, because you're just always moving. So that's a big goal for me this year.
Do you think that those will come in transition then, just based on what you're saying, that's an area that you
transition, me getting the rebound and pushing, and then being late to pick up. Coach running different plays for me, and just taking the opportunities when they come. I don't know how many threes a game I shot last year. I definitely don't want to shoot all threes, but with the makeup we have for our starting lineup, I know we need to get up some threes. Some of that'll be on me.
Mike, what changed for you guys defensively in the third quarter? I mean, the first 2 quarters you guys were pretty solid defensively, then you gave up 37 in the third.
I don't really know. I think they made a ton of shots. We didn't really have the energy coming out of halftime. It's really just on us being ready to go coming out of halftime, which has been kind of an issue with this group for the past few years. So we got to figure that out earlier and do it sooner rather than later, figuring out how to get warm after halftime and come out with the right intensity.
Because you guys seem to be playing really fast. How do you think Russ has affected that, or is that just a thing that you guys at the starting unit?
No, Russ has been amazing, man. All camp. I mean, just the dynamic he brings to the team, how fast he is, how he can just draw a crowd and find people is really special. So I mean, part of it's rush, part of it is, you know, we're in preseason. We're just trying to get in shape right now so we can be ready to go game 1.
One more. Cool. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Mike.
Mike.
Thanks, everybody.